Welcome everyone to this day in history for December 20th. December 20th is a big day. It is the 354th day on the calendar. 11 days until the end of the year. We're going to be celebrating that. We're going to be having our, day in history every single day. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be here live on the Scott Show. Back in 217 AD, Calaxus, let's go with that. The first was elected as the 16th Pope, although Hippolytus of Rome is soon thereafter elected as a rival or anti-pope. Richard I of England is captured and imprisoned by Leopold V of Austria on his way home from England after the Third Crusade. That's in 1192. Benedict XII was elected Pope in 1334. In 1606, the Virginia Company loads 3 ships with settlers and sets sail to establish Jamestown, Virginia, the first permanent English settlement in the Americas. The Louisiana Purchase is completed in a ceremony in New Orleans in 1803. We kind of skipped through a lot of stuff there, but that's okay, as we're moving forward. South Carolina becomes the first state to attempt to secede from the Union in 1860. 1915, the first Australian troops are evacuated from, they're evacuated. It says the name, but I'm not going to try to pronounce it. In 1924, Adolf Hitler was released from Landsberg prison. 1941, World War II, the first battle of the American Volunteer Group, better known as the Flying Tigers, in China. 1942, the World War II, Japanese Air Forces bombed Calcutta, India. 1946, the popular film It's a Wonderful Life was first released in New York City. 1955, Cardiff was proclaimed as the capital city of Wales. 1957, the initial production version of the Boeing 707 makes its first flight. In 1967, a Metroliner succeeds 155 miles an hour on their New York division, also present-day corridor for Amtrak. 1968, the Zodiac Killer kills Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday in California. 1971, the Universal Aid Organization Doctors Without Borders is founded by Bernard Kouchner and a group of journalists in Paris, France. 1973, the Prime Minister of Spain was assassinated in a car bombing in Madrid. 1984, the Summit Tunnel Fire, one of the largest transportation tunnel fires in history, burns after a freight train carrying over 1 million liters of gasoline derails in the town of England. 1985, Pope John Paul II announces the institution of World Youth Day. 1989, the invasion of Panama gets rid of Noriega. 1995, NATO begins peacekeeping in Bosnia. In 1999, Macau was handed over to China by Portugal, and in 2007, Elizabeth II becomes the oldest monarch in the United Kingdom, surpassing Queen Victoria, who lived for 81 years, 11 months, and 29 days. Elizabeth II, of course, still around, still with us. The Queen Mother, I think, was 101 when she passed away. So we probably have a few more years of Elizabeth here as the Queen of England. Births this day: Bill O'Reilly, 1905. And I know what everybody's saying, and I wanted to make the joke. Bill O'Reilly This Bill O'Reilly was a sports broadcaster and cricketer, not the guy from Fox News. Ray Martin, Australian TV host, very famous for A Current Affair, born 1944. Peter Criss from Kiss, born 1945. Sonny Perdue, born 1946. Dick Wolf from Law and Order, born in 1946. Stevie Wright, the Australian English singer-songwriter, born 1947. Alan Parsons from the Alec Parsons Project, born 1948. Sarah Jones, born 1972, British politician. Roy Williams, football player, 1981. David Cook, singer, 1982. And Jonah Hill, very famous from The Wolf of Wall Street and other movies, born 1983. Now, deaths. We have a few of them that I wanted to bring up. I know yesterday I didn't bring up any of them. But, sometimes we do it up. Zaporianus, Pope of the Catholic Church in 2017. Of course, that's when Calaxis was put in as Pope. He died in 2017. Sacagawea, 1812. 1968, John Steinbeck passed away. 1971, Roy Disney passed away. 1996, Carl Sagan passed away. And in 1909, Brittany Murphy passed away. I bring up Brittany Murphy's one because it's a story to be known, why she passed away, and the terrible things that happen when you have celebrity and you don't know how to handle it. Tomorrow is the winter solstice. It is the earliest day for winter solstice eve. And it is also International Human Solidarity Day, so check that out. Thank you guys for listening to This Day in History. We do it up every day. We also do the Scott Show wake-up call at 8 o'clock in the morning. So check us out here on the Scott Show podcast, and we'll see you here real soon. Have a great rest of your day.